Peace and love, beautiful people. Welcome back to another series in plants you should have in your garden. Now, today we are looking at old man's beard. We're looking at the benefits. It's known in the scientific community as Usnea, but we are looking at a species in Jamaica. No, I need your help because in Jamaica we have the one that grows to this length, it's hanging down, and then we have another that is like a ball, which they call the ball moss. I need someone to tell me if this one, which is in this length, as long as this one, is the same as the small ball moss that grows on light wire, and we sometimes see them on different branches. They grow like a ball. They are round. They are not as long as this one. So if you have the answer to that, to say if the Jamaican ball moss is the same as this Usnea, this old man's beard, I would be very grateful for that answer. No, this old man's beard has a very interesting background because we sometimes think that um, these plants are moss. Some are their plants. They are not really plants. I'm finding out in the research that they are called lichens. And lichens are really a form of fungal and algae partnering together to become an organism. This is so interesting. So this plant that we are looking at is, in fact, it's in my mango tree. I found it in the hills and I decided to just throw it over a branch of my Julie mango tree here, and it grows. It has been here for months and it's growing longer and longer. So it's very easy to grow. You just need to harvest it, but please do not destroy it in the harvest. You just need a small piece. You throw it over a plant that has been like the mango tree with its green limbs, and it grows. Because what I'm finding out with the lichens, they help in the decomposition of organic matter, and therefore they plays an important part when they partner with the trees. They are not parasitic. In fact, they help with the photosynthesis of food, and therefore they are good plants to have in your garden because they partner with fungi and they partner with algae, and therefore that partnership will give them what they necessarily need to survive, because one provides the other with what they need to grow. So if you see one of these plants in your garden, it is so lovely to look at, and apart from looking at it creates this rainforest effect for your garden and this ancient look for your garden. It's as if you're walking in an ancient forestry. But the greatest thing to know about these plants are their natural medicinal properties. Now, research has shown that they help with any bacterial infection that you may have, any viral infection. In fact, they are good for coughs, for flus, for cold, bronchitis. They have been shown to help with weight loss, pain management, fever control, wound healing. They are good. In fact, they are now discovering that these plants are lichens, as they call them. They are now playing a great part in reducing cancer growth, or they are known as anti-cancerous. So this is a plant that you should look up. It's called Usnea old man's beard. But as I said before, the Jamaican balmas, is it the same as this long bearded organism, or is it that round, short ball that we call balmas? Well, sometimes we call it old man's beard. So I would want somebody to tell me, what is the difference? Is this one that we are looking at different from the one that we are calling old man's beard? Another thing about this plant, it helps you to know when your area is polluted. If you are living in a community that is highly polluted, this plant will not grow. It is very sensitive to pollution, so you can use it to test pollution. Another way to use it is you can use it on your skin. If you make a tincture with it, you can use it on your skin, and you can make a tea with it. So in fact, you just need to have a ounce, like 1 to 3 ounces in a cup of water. Place it in the water, boil it, and simmer it for maybe 30 minutes or more to get a better effect. You can add lemon, cinnamon to it. If you want a sweetener, you can sweeten it with some molasses, but it's best to just have it as it is. So in this way, it helps also to remove any fungal infestation you may have in your body, especially women who seems to have yeast infection at times. So it helps with vaginal infection and bladder infection. It helps with UTIs, urinary tract infection. They have found this as a medicine right across the board, for cancer, for inflammation, for bacterial infection, antiviral infection. It's an excellent plant. But as usual, check with your doctor before consuming any of these herbs. And I thank you for listening. Please remember to subscribe. Until next time, live and let love. Peace.